Features of Constitutional Amendment Bill. Constitutions are drafted and adopted by different states at a particular time. As time passes, needs or demands of the people change. Thus, it becomes necessary to amend the Constitution. This power to amend is given to the Indian Parliament under Article 368. The features are as follows. First, the bill can be introduced in either House of Parliament, that is Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha. Second, the bill can be introduced by a minister or by a private member of Parliament. Third, the bill has to be passed in both Houses of Parliament separately with the requisite majority. Fourth, the bill has no provision for a joint session in case of disagreement between the two houses of Parliament. Fifth, the President has no option but to give assent to the bill. That is, he has no option of sending it back to Parliament, nor can he withhold his assent. Sixth, there are three methods of amending the Constitution. The first two have been mentioned in Article 368. The last one is not listed as constitutional amendment under Article 368. First, special majority of Parliament. Certain provisions of the Constitution to be amended require majority of the total membership of each House and a two-thirds majority of the members of each House present and voting. For example, fundamental rights, directive principles of state policy, and all other provisions not covered in the second and third method. Now, let us understand special majority. Let us consider Lok Sabha. It has 545 members. A. Majority of the total membership means more than 50% of 545 members plus 1. That is 545 divided by 2 equal to 272 plus 1 equal to 273. B. Two-thirds majority of the members present and voting. Let us assume 5 are absent, 40 have abstained from voting. How many members present and voting? 500 members. That is 500 into 2 by 3 equal to 1000. Then 1000 divided by 3 equal to 333 plus 1 equal to 334. Please note, bills under this category cannot secure less than 273 votes in the Lok Sabha. That is, if 400 members are present and voting, then two-thirds of 400 is 266 plus 1 equal to 267. As a result, the bill falls short of 6 votes and therefore does not secure approval of the Lok Sabha. Second, special majority of parliament and ratification by state legislative assemblies. Certain provisions of the Constitution to be amended require majority of the total membership of each house and a two-thirds majority of the members of each house present and voting, and ratified by a simple majority by the legislative assemblies of not less than one half of the states by resolutions to the effect. This form of majority is applied when there is a change in the federal structure. For example, election of the president and its manner, Supreme Court and High Courts, distribution of powers between Union and states, any of the list in the 7th schedule, representation of states in Parliament, extent of executive power between the Union and the states, and power of Parliament to amend the Constitution and its procedure, Article 368. The explanation of special majority of Parliament is already given in point 1. Please note point 1. 15 state assemblies out of 29 states must ratify the bill by a simple majority. Second, simple majority varies from assembly to assembly. Third, formality of consent is complete the moment more than half of the states give their consent. If other states do not take action, it does not matter. Fourth, there is no time limit within which the states should give their approval to the bill. Third, simple majority of Parliament. Certain provisions of the Constitution to be amended require simple majority of the members of each house present and voting. For example, abolition or creation of legislative councils in states, admission or establishment of new states, formation of new states and alteration of areas, boundaries or names of existing states, allowances and privileges of the president, governors, speakers, judges, etc. Salaries and allowances of the members of Parliament, rules of procedure in Parliament, citizenship acquisition and termination, elections to Parliament and state legislatures, delimitation of constituencies, fifth schedule, administration of scheduled areas and scheduled tribes, sixth schedule, administration of tribal areas. To understand simple majority of the members present and voting, let us consider Lok Sabha. It has 545 members. Let us assume 40 members are absent. 105 members have abstained from voting. How many members are present and voting? 400 members. That is 400 divided by 2 equal to 200 plus 1 equal to 201.